Rob, tell me a little bit about the state-of-the-art gym facility here. It's over 2 floors, but there's a lot of equipment in here.
There's almost 300 stations in here, and it was a really interesting project to work with right from the start, in that it needed to be so diverse. You're talking about putting programming for children all the way up to the level of elite athletes. So that's not the standard leisure centre facility to be able to do that. To be able to cater for larger groups of teams coming in and training, as well as individuals. So you'll see lots of multiples of the same piece of equipment, so people aren't waiting to get on something. Things like free weights areas, that we have lighter zones as well as heavier zones, so that somebody may not feel intimidated training with somebody at much higher levels than them. So it was quite a diverse project to pull it all together.
And tell me about the range of equipment.
Okay, so within the Cybex range, we've gone right from standard equipment, treadmills, cross-trainers, cycles that you'll see in most fitness facilities, to some elite performance equipment, the big iron power racks with Alico bars on there for the athletes to use. You'll see wheelchair access and disabled access equipment, so seats swing out, wheelchairs can go in there, allowing athletes and general disabled users to train on strength training exercises properly, safely, to some really versatile equipment that allows functional training movement patterns rather than just being fixed in a fixed plane. So quite a wide variety of equipment, right from disabled use to functional, right up to elite performance pieces in there.
And this is obviously the largest facility of its kind in the UK. Have you ever worked on a project like this before, or seen something like this before?
Really not at all. I've seen lots of individual elements of that. I've just come back from the big Cybex trade show in LA, and we've looked at some of the top colleges out there. Now, they've got rooms like we have upstairs for their athletes, but they're only for the athletes. If you're a community member, you can't go in and use that facility. Whereas here, relatively low cost. If I live down the road and got a house here, I can come in and use that facility. So I've seen elements of it. We've seen facilities that cater very well for disabled users, but again, may not cater very well for that elite performance level. So certainly seeing all of them rolled into one facility is unique as far as I've ever seen.
And obviously London 2012 is just around the corner for our Olympic athletes. How beneficial is a facility like this going to be, and how vital in possibly medal success?
I think it's absolutely key. Not having the right facilities where a team can come in and train properly as a team. There's plenty of facilities out there where they'll have a great rack or some performance facilities that somebody can go and use, but not where you can go and take the whole team with the coach in there and go and work out properly. And I think all that emphasis that Mike Simpson talked about earlier, with the general community seeing that type of thing going on as well, being there with athletes and that high performance at the same time as community members, really fosters the growth from the grassroots level as well.